Happy New Year, everyone. Merry Christmas, and hope you've thought about what you want to achieve this year and trying to push yourself and challenge yourself a little bit more. We're going to be talking about gratitude today, which is if you're wanting just to feel a bit more positive, a bit more grounded and appreciating what's around you, have a bit of a shift in perspective, then this one's for you. And we're going to talk about some strategies and tools to get you started. So hopefully you can have a shift in perspective and just start to change the way you view the world. It's easier to be positive and feel gratitude when it's summer and you're living a great life, but sometimes we have those little roller coaster rides when things don't go quite so well. So we need to be able to keep up our feeling of gratitude in those times as well. So this one's going out to all the people in the UK who are experiencing winter. The festivities are over and now we're just in January, and we all know it can be a bit challenging then to feel positive every day. So let's try this maybe from now on. We'll try some of these strategies to improve your positivity and gratefulness, and it might make those winter months a little bit easier. So gratitude it's almost like our brain has a negativity bias. So negative things stick with us and we remember them and hold on to them, whereas positive things is like Teflon. Our brain just like lets them wash away. So we need to try and actually actively do things to help our brain start to become faster and make it easier to actually pick up on positive events and remember them. So a little while ago, I was reading about this girl who had done a 21 days of gratitude, like a journal. So I thought, why not? Let's just try this. And I was like, as I've said in some other things, work was pretty shit. It just felt really like down. I was just grumpy and yeah, I needed a change. So I did this 21 days of gratitude journal, and I wrote every day it was 3 things that you were grateful for, and I did this for 21 days, which for me is odd for me to be able to keep up with structure and routine, but I did it for the whole time. And at the end of it, I didn't know if it was going to have a lasting impact or anything, because some days was a bit of a struggle to think of 3 things, but it got easier by the end of the 21 days. It was all becoming a lot more natural and faster. And afterwards it was that feeling of just like I'd walk through the park and straight away my brain would just be like picking up on these things that I was grateful for. And then, when I was starting to feel a bit like overrun by all the, crap things that were happening or whatever, I would just make it so much faster just to be like, actually, no, wait. I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for it. And they're really trying to feel it and think it. And it just made things less hard, just made like my brain was all of a sudden focusing on the positive things in life, and the negative things seemed smaller, and I was just like, all of a sudden it seemed like there was all these things opening up to be grateful for, which is such a nicer feeling than feeling overwhelmed with just negative emotions and thoughts. So if you're kind of thinking that, it would be quite nice to be able to keep that going and try and pick up on like the positive vibrations a bit more, then maybe start this today. So all you need is a book, 3 things that you feel grateful for every day, and try and feel it, like really feel the emotion around it, not just like I'm grateful for air, I'm grateful for healthy food. Like try and really feel it. So what's one I could like say when I'm walking through the park or something, and it's like I'm grateful for all the different birds that I see around, because it's about, nature is beautiful and it makes such an interesting world that we live in. You're trying to like really feel it and just feel grateful for that. And then once you start to do this with the little things, like it's easy to feel grateful about the big things, like I'm grateful for my partner, but like when you really break it down to being like, what are you grateful for? Which little aspects of it, or in the world, or the people that's serving us, or all those things, like actually saying thank you to people, and where's your food coming from, and thank you, like I'm so thankful that I have all this food in my fridge that I can just get, and it's so nutritious I can afford it, and it just becomes so much nicer. So have a go at that. I was looking at the Chopra Center website as well, and they were talking about there's so many other ways. Like for me this year, a goal is to it's gratefulness but in a different way. Like I want to I want to like write to people and thank them for like all the things that I'm thinking about them and all the beautiful memories I have. I want to share that with people. I want to sort of create, like give thanks in that way. And I'm not very good at giving presents. I always thought it was like, I'd rather do other things, but actually, no, I want to give more to people this year. So for me, that's sort of taking a step further than like the gratitude journal and really trying to sort of expand how I'm feeling grateful and showing my gratefulness to other people. So look at the link below if you want to sort of read into it a bit more. There's so much research, like so much research around why gratitude is so important and having like a practice of gratitude. I know like from now on, I don't do the 3 things every day that I'm grateful for, but in my journal, when I'm journaling, I do record things that I'm grateful for just to like keep that sort of practice going and make it a really, something that I'm actually doing all the time. And yeah, let me know if you do the 21 days of gratitude journal at the end of it. If you do feel like you've got some positive results, let me know, because I know in coaching it's something that it has a really big impact with clients when they are feeling like things aren't going the way they want. To actually step back and start having a practice of gratitude makes a huge difference with clients. So hopefully it does with you as well. We'll talk next week. Again, sorry for the delay over the Christmas break. It was just lovely spending time with family, and I hope you all have as well. And you're enjoying either the snowy winter in the UK or beautiful summer in Australia and New Zealand. So we'll talk to you next week. Bye.